Hey everyone, welcome to Moms That Conquer, right? Welcome to our new followers. As I always tell you guys, I appreciate you guys. For those that are new here, right? This platform is for me to have a special guest to talk about different topics of life, right?
Yes.
Parenthood,
Yes.
motherhood, fatherhood, drama. I don't know. We haven't got there yet.
Okay.
But thank you for everyone that has supported me since day one. I really appreciate you guys. But let's get started, right?
Yes, let's get
Guys,
started.
I know our name is Moms That Conquer, but
I'm not a mom.
we are not going to go there, right? Because fathers are welcome here too, men are welcome here too. And we have our first male guest on Moms That Conquer. Everyone say hi to JC. Yay!
Hi, guys.
Welcome
Hi.
to the party. I'm super excited about this.
So am I. That's a word to use. Yes. I am very excited.
But I know you're a little bit nervous, so we're going to shake it off, right? We're going to have good energy. We're going to communicate with our audience, right?
Yes.
This is going to be dope.
I hope so.
First of all, thank you for coming. I think that it's super important to make sure that we give a platform for men as well.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And for fathers also to be expressive. But I really just want to start off by saying you are an amazing dad.
Oh, that's where we're going to start.
We're going to start there. Amazing father.
Thank you.
I feel that in this society, we don't give enough credit to good fathers, right? It's Mother's Day comes and we're like, yay, it's a mother's, go to the spa, go here. But for Father's Day, it's like, here's a card, happy Father's Day. Do you agree?
Yeah, oh, yeah. It is what it is. I haven't really seen much more than that.
Yeah. But shout out to you. Shout out to all of our fathers that are watching that are in their children's life and play a huge factor on raising their children. You guys are amazing. You don't get enough credit. Shout out to my baby daddy, right? My kid's father, because he's an awesome father as well. And again, I think that we have to give credit to all of our fathers where credit is due because they don't get enough credit. So
I love that. Thank you.
Pound it out.
I appreciate
you. A dope daddy. He's a fairly new father,
yes.
Right?
Yes.
So we're gonna get going. Okay.
Let's get it.
JC has a daughter. She is a little over a year.
Yeah, a year and a half, a couple weeks.
And you're about to have another baby.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely wasn't planned.
Definitely wasn't planned. But exciting, right?
Exciting is a word to use again. Yes.
So congratulations. I know that this is probably a different experience for you.
Yeah.
Being
definitely.
a father.
Yeah.
Right?
But having a young one and expecting another one so soon is definitely something I didn't prepare for.
Nerve-wracking.
That's
so perfect. Clearly today, guys, our topic of discussion is fatherhood with our new dad, JC. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so first question, right? What are the difficulties you face being a father now?
Difficulties? Finding a balance as to when to be stern or to be vulnerable. Right now, Selena is in her little mischievous stage, and sometimes Kimberly tells me that I come across too stern. That I gotta remind myself that she's just a baby.
Right.
It's just that, growing up, like you see, like my aunts who are Hispanic, of course,
right,
immediately like start yelling,
"Pow pow,
pow pow!" Immediately.
Get to Wasa!
Get to Wasa! What are you doing over there? You got her, good for you.
Right.
And a lot of that is not engraved, but that's like all I know.
It is engraved though.
Okay.
It can be.
Yeah.
It can be.
It is engraved
right.
into like how I see, I picture parents, but I don't want to be that. Right. We're working together as to like try to find the right parenting strategy.
Right.
So as a father, you have to, like, I believe you have to be the stern one in the house.
Right.
But not yet, because he's only a baby. I really can't. Hey, stop that. She doesn't understand me. She's gonna hit me back with the ooh.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Right. So you would say your difficulty is just trying to find balance in being an not aggressive, being a
stern parent,
father,
right?
To being a soft, vulnerable father.
Yes.
But still building a level of you want your kid to respect you.
Yes.
Right, because that's super important. And I want to go back to what you said. Growing up and having your surroundings engraved into you, who you are as a person, right? Because that could be difficult as well, right? Because you have a parent that raised you a certain way, whether it consists of spanking or smacking or yelling or whatever, or belts, right? Again, that comes with difficulties and balance.
Especially nowadays, like I feel like the culture nowadays, the parenting culture nowadays is about more about understanding.
Right.
Understanding your child, understand that they're gonna have tantrums. That there's no reason to get so upset over what a toddler does.
Right.
Like they don't know any better. They're gonna learn even simple things like when Selena's trying to like climb on top of things. If I was to do it as a kid, I would have got pow pow, ear pulled, all that. But just let her try. Let her, like now I need to understand to let her try. Let her learn.
Right.
Give her the confidence that she can do it herself.
Right.
And then if she hurts herself, she'll know not to do it again. So then I wouldn't even have to tell her to stop because she learned already.
I agree.
That's something I definitely have a tough time getting a grasp of, because I immediately just want to grab her, pick her up, move her around, tell her no. But I need to understand to just let her try, let her do it.
Right. I agree. Let them try, let them be their own person, because that's how they're going to grow up to be independent.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Any more difficulties for me? Because parenting is not easy.
It's definitely not easy, but I wouldn't call it difficult. I felt like it came natural.
Ooh.
All I wanted since I was younger was to have my own family.
Fear.
I'm not gonna...
Fear.
Yeah, it's about a tear. Yeah, so all I ever wanted was my own family because I didn't have a complete family growing up. So I always wanted to have my own family to see what it was like to give my kids that complete family.
Right. That's so interesting you say that, though, because I feel like a lot of people that don't have complete families growing up, they strive to have a complete family.
They yearn for it. Yeah, they wanna fill in that hole that both my parents were around, so I want to give that to my kids. I don't want my kids to go through the same thing, so they yearn for that. Yeah.
So your goal is to be the most amazing father you can be,
as present as possible.
Okay. For our dads out there, what are some difficulties that you face as being a father? Now that you are a year in with being a parent, a dad, especially to a little girl, right? It's different. You know, I'm mom of boys, so I don't know what it's like to have a daughter, but what's something you recommend fathers implement into parenting a daughter?
Definitely be vulnerable. Be vulnerable. I mean, granted, Selena's only a year old, so I haven't really had to like show a vulnerable side to her.
Right.
But I know I've talked to many dads that have nothing but daughters, and they always say like, be easy with her, like take it easy, take your time, be sweet, show a vulnerable side. You don't have to be hard all the time.
That's hard though.
It is,
right? Because you're a man.
It is.
So how do you separate the two?
And nowadays, if a guy's too aggressive, he's bad. If he's too sweet, he's bad. Like it don't make it. It's hard now. It really is. There's really no win-win. It's really only lose-lose for men nowadays.
Right. So you gotta find balance.
You gotta have a balance.
Because although you say vulnerability, you don't want her to be a spoiled, sassy little brat.
No, of course not.
Right?
Of course not.
Okay.
Definitely nowadays, I feel like a lot of kids don't have a father figure. Boys or girls, they don't have a father figure.
I agree.
So they need that stern figure in the house.
Right.
So it needs to be a happy balance where you could be stern, but also be vulnerable. Let her put makeup on you, dress up with her, do this kind of thing.
Let her paint your toenails.
Yeah, it's okay.
You can walk around with a little red toenail.
It's okay. Right?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
A couple days ago, I went to the supermarket and I had a rainbow sticker on my shirt, and I didn't realize because Selena put it on. But I laughed it off because it's funny. She had a good time. I had a good time. It was okay.
But is rainbow your favorite color?
Not at all.
It's okay. No judging. This is a judgment-free zone, guys. If rainbow's your favorite color, rainbow can be your favorite color.
Not my favorite color.
But it's not his favorite color. But I respect that vulnerability. I think that I have a hard time with separating I think and I know. But we're learning, guys. I know that it goes the same with parenting boys as a mother, right? To be super vulnerable and sweet. I tend to be a little bit of, me personally, so I tend to be a little bit on the aggressive side, but vulnerability is super important for your children, for daughters, so that they can have a safe place, right? To have that, I know I can go to my dad and speak to my dad about anything. Yeah,
that's definitely a big deal for me, because I know if they're not gonna come to their parents to talk about it, they're gonna find someone else to talk about it. And then that's where trouble comes.
Right.
When they go outside the home looking for answers and stuff like that. Yeah. I definitely want me and Kim to be that safe place where they could talk to us regularly. Yeah. Not only as parents, but like as wise people that have been in their shoes, have done everything that there is to be done as a child, good or bad, and give them advice through our experiences.
Yeah.
Learn from our mistakes.
It gets harder as they get teenagers too. And it's going to be interesting for you because now he is expecting a baby boy. So that vulnerability may shift with your boy.
Yeah, I can't be two-faced with my kids though. So
yeah,
if I'm one way with the other, I gotta be the same way with the other.
So soft. You're gonna be soft.
I'm gonna be OD soft.
You are soft, man. Damn, you the
I said going to be, not that I am.
You are. He's very. He is about gentle parenting for sure. Like yes. I would say that gentle parenting for sure.
I ain't that man.
So we're gonna get a little deeper, right? I'm not gonna make you cry, but I did give you a napkin. You are newly engaged, but you've been with your fiance for quite some time now, yes. Right?
9 years in December.
9 years. 9 years. How do you feel about your fiance being a stay-at-home mom?
Oh, I love it.
Why?
I don't want nobody else taking care of my kids, and she could pursue all the ventures that she wants to pursue on her own time.
Got you.
I love it.
Got you.
That's what she always wanted.
Right. So you're giving her the satisfaction of doing what she wants to do.
Yeah.
While you work, yeah. Right? Because you work full time. You recently got into the union, so congratulations. Round of applause for you.
Took a long time.
Okay. So there's no you have no sense of animosity towards your fiance being a stay-at-home mom and you going to work.
Not at all. I love it.
Okay.
It's great. Okay. I know my daughter's being taken care of. I know the house is somewhat clean.
Let's not quote it, okay? Because I'm sure your fiance is watching.
I know she's watching. I know it's somewhat clean, but I don't mind it.
It's hard being a stay-at-home mom.
I would.
It is.
I cannot stress this. It is not easy being a stay-at-home parent.
It's very difficult.
It is not. She calls me sometimes during the day, and it's pandemonium in the house.
Yeah, it's drama.
Selena's going crazy. She's going crazy.
It's not.
And there's really nothing I can do. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not like she has it easier than me during the day.
Right.
My job.
It's both. You guys are both working. Whether she's staying at home, she's still working. You're being a parent is a job, right?
Yes.
And then you're working. You're doing labor.
Yeah, she's mentally exhausted. I'm physically exhausted, but that mental exhaustion that goes could be 1,000 times worse than any physical exhaustion I can go through. Right. I understand that.
Good for you. So, a little advice to our working fathers out there that have stay-at-home moms: it's okay, right?
It's okay,
but be supportive to your partner.
It's hard.
It is.
A lot of times you're gonna feel like you're taking it all in. Everything's on your shoulders, right. And she's just laying back.
Right.
But our reality is, you're not taking care of someone else. You're not feeding someone else. You're not making sure someone else is
alive,
clean.
Yeah.
Trying to maintain the house, cooking,
and
cleaning.
Vice versa though, because there are dads that stay home and women that work full time.
Yeah, of course.
So it goes both ways. It goes both ways. Now, do you face any challenges with your manhood? Right. Having a strong-minded woman by your side, because she is although she's a stay-at-home mom, she runs her business at home.
I feel like,
and she's I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna throw it in there because she's super strong-minded and more power and respect to all of our strong-minded, independent women out there. Okay, I'll let you answer.
All right. I feel like she got very lucky because I'm very nonchalant and laid back, and I really don't care.
You are very nonchalant.
I'm very nonchalant. I just keep it going. It doesn't bother me. It's not gonna bother me tomorrow. Don't let it bother me today. What happens now is not really gonna affect, unless it's like a major argument, like a real issue. I really don't care.
I feel you.
And she's stressed out. That's okay. It's cool. I've learned how to just keep it moving.
So you're telling our guys,
don't take it personal. Don't take everything personal. Just keep it going. Happy life comes with a happy wife.
Right.
Say that wrong.
But it must be challenging, right? Because you want to be a strong man. Because you are. I'm not doubting that you're not.
Don't get me wrong.
But when you have a strong partner too, it's like
no challenges for me as a man having a strong woman. I think it makes our relationship that much stronger.
Right.
There's no impact to my personal manhood at all.
Right. Because it could be difficult sometimes, right? For men.
Yeah. Of course, there's times where I feel like I'm being tested or something like that, or challenged.
Right.
But I don't take it personally.
Right.
My manhood is still intact.
Right. Yeah. I respect that. For me personally, I can say that I am a very strong-minded woman. Always been super independent.
Yes, you are.
And it took a lot for me to simmer down, right? And let my man be a man, because that's his role in my life, to be my man. So I asked that question because it's a learning curve for us women as well that are strong-minded, to just take a step back, be vulnerable, right? And just let your man be your man. right? He's here to take care of you, to be supportive, to take care of your family, and you can do the same without it dictating who you are as a woman or a person, or dictating who they are as a man. So women, take a chill pill. For our men, it's okay. Don't take things personal, right?
Amen.
Amen. Okay. Having two kids soon, right? Because the baby should be here any day now.
Hopefully.
Right? These kids, we're gonna sidetrack. They run our life from the minute they start coming into this world. Because now you're waiting on this little boy, this little man to just be here.
It's already Selena's house.
Right.
We just live in it. It already is.
These kids, they just take over. Like, he's waiting for his baby to come, but he gotta wait for this baby to say, I'm ready to come out. Mama must be tired. But you must be tired too, right?
I'm tired of the pregnancy.
Right. Okay, so having two kids soon, right? What are some goals you have for your life? Now that it's not going to be just 3 of you, it's going to be 4 of you.
So goals.
Yeah. Do you think goals have changed now that you're going to have another baby? Maybe I'll revert that question.
No, my goals haven't changed. My goals has always been to leave the Bronx and move into a nice house or a nice luxury apartment where I feel safe for my kids outside.
Right.
Like right now, even just going on a regular nice stroll.
You're nervous.
Not nervous, but like I always gotta like look around and make sure nothing else is happening around in the streets. Or I don't want to walk with my daughter and her see people fighting in the street. Right. Or not to sound judgmental, but like a bunch of homeless people in the street. I don't want her to see that yet. Right. I still want her to keep her innocence. I want her to believe that like the world is good.
Right.
She doesn't need it. Reality doesn't need to hit her yet.
Right. So you would say your goal is to give them a safe environment, healthy environment.
Yes.
Right.
Because especially at a young age.
Back to what you were saying. It's no judgment, right? But the world is a crazy place.
Yeah.
The streets are a crazy place.
Yeah.
If you're not, granted, if you're not living in an area that's
the best of conditions.
The best of conditions. Thank you for that. You're not really going to understand until you're in that circumstance or that situation to then have a goal like that where you just want to get your kids. Kids out of there.
Everything changes once we found out Selena was coming.
Yeah.
Everything changed.
Right.
Everything changed. Everything got kicked into high gear. I started to look around my surroundings more, and it's like I don't want her to see this.
Things that you didn't care about before.
At all. Because I could talk to my brother now. My brother has no kids.
Yeah.
And he's always like, the block is high. What are you talking about? The block is better than it's been before. And I'm looking around like, you're not a parent. You don't understand.
Right. That's so true.
You don't want your kids to come outside and see people yelling or dirt bike going left and right.
Your mind shifts.
Getting vandalized.
Your mind shifts. Your goals shift. Yeah. Everything shifts when you become a parent. But I think it's really important to sit down for new parents, similar to JC. Sit down and write some goals for yourself based around your children, right? Yeah. What's going to be beneficial for them and yourself, because you want to have an easy mindset and a refreshing mindset. So when you wake up in the morning, you know that your kids are in a safe place. So that's a really good goal.
Yeah, it's calming. It's calming. It's a sense of you're kind of free. Like you're free to worry about other things.
Right.
That's no longer on your priority list. Like your kids are safe. That's good.
Right.
That's good. Everything else comes after that.
But that brings me into my next question, right? Because as a father and a parent, right? What are some things you miss now that you are a father?
That's a good one. I'm not gonna say I was going to the gym regularly, but going to the gym whenever I wanted.
Right. So doing me.
Doing you. Yeah. Like having a free time to go outside, hang out till like 3. Even though I don't even want to do that anymore because I'm just old and decrepit, and I just want to sit at bed and that's it. And I won't do anything else. But I guess stuff like that, going out, hanging out, playing basketball.
Yeah. So just the freedom.
I guess
picking
freedom.
Up and going.
But don't get me wrong, because that want has been replaced with I want to take Selena here, I want to take Selena there. Right. So it's not like I'm missing it. It just got replaced with something else.
Yeah.
That's all.
I'm gonna answer that question, right? Even though I'm asking you the question.
Yeah. So you want me to ask you?
Ask me the question.
How does it like? What are the things that you miss before having kids?
Sleep. Okay. # sleep.
I could give you the answer.
Listen.
Be the man.
Be the man.
The man sleeps.
Listen, the shade. But we listen. That's gonna be another topic of discussion. Okay. I do miss sleep. I do feel like when you become a parent, like the sleep pattern shifts. But it's getting better for me. But the reason why I say that is because you're about to have a newborn. So Think about your answer, right?
Nah, I got it. I got it. Because look, when Selena was born, we had no idea how we was going to do it. But we came up with a system where we took shifts in the middle of the night.
Yes, I remember.
2 hours on, 2 hours off.
I respect that.
Yeah,
That's dope.
It worked out for us. It worked out really well.
That's a good parenting tip for the guys.
Yeah,
right?
Talk with your partner and figure out a system that works for both of you.
Right.
Like, granted, we was only on the system for maybe 2 or 3 weeks before I started working. But in those 2 or 3 weeks, I don't feel like we lost a lot of sleep. I feel like we made it work a lot. And even sometimes when I saw that she was a little bit more tired, or Kim was a little bit more tired, I would just stay up the whole night.
Right.
I would break night and just stay with the baby, make bottles, change a diaper, all that stuff. I'll be right here. Granted, I had my Xbox with me, so I was chilling. I wasn't really working, but it made her life easier. But it's hard for mothers, man.
We're gonna go back to this segment in like 4 weeks when he has 2 kids, and we're gonna ask him the same question, and we're gonna see what you like.
I'm gonna like Jay. I'm gonna be bold.
But what is your favorite part of parenting?
Seeing her smile, seeing all the little things that she
that's does. So beautiful. It is.
Yeah.
Don't. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna bring this here, guys. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Seeing your daughter, it's different again when you have a daughter.
It's different, yeah. And she's so funny. Yeah. She's such a character.
As they get older, you see their personality. Yeah.
She's hilarious.
And they are so funny. Yeah, they do the darnest things.
She has a little attitude. We found a bunch of stuff underneath the cabinet, and it was like, it was the little covers for the cables, so you don't see them on the wall. There was a stack of them underneath. We were like, what is going on? Now you know where her hiding spot is, right? There's always a hiding spot for our children. I lost a toothbrush for like a week because she picked it up and put it somewhere. Yeah. I had to get another one. Listen, parenting is so interesting, but I do agree with that. Just seeing them smile, seeing them happy. It's so much fun. Yeah. It brings so much joy to your life, right? Like, I really don't need anything else. She's my entertainment. Yeah. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, hashtag we love our daddies. Guys, what are your favorite things about parenting? This is specifically for our fathers, right? Because I'm so intrigued to know what is your favorite thing about being a father, right? Because I could talk to moms all day about what they enjoy, and a lot of us say the same thing. But I always like to hear it from a father's perspective. So we had you teary eye a little bit. So let's hold your napkin there. Are you trying to get right down to it? We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going, right? See if I can hold it back. What kind of emotions you have knowing that you're gonna be a father of 2 soon? What kind of emotion? I'm excited. You're excited. I'm excited. I'm open to the challenge of having 2 kids now. 2 under 2. I know it's gonna be a challenge. 2, yeah. I know it's not gonna be easy. But like I said before, I always wanted a big family. So whatever that comes with, whatever challenges that comes with, I'm open to fight to fight for my dream. Right. But what in life is easy? Nothing is easy. Nothing is easy. Nothing comes easy. Yeah, nothing is easy. Life is hard. For sure. No matter what aspect you trying to think about. Life is hard. But it doesn't have to be miserable. No. I love that. You can enjoy it. You can enjoy it. Yes. Yeah. Life is challenging. You build your own misery. Yeah. You don't have to be a sad person about it. Right. Like, yeah, this is tough. It is. But so what? It is. Enjoy the time. Yeah. And I think it's okay to just let your emotions come out, right? Cry, be angry, stomp around, and then get it out. Bring it back. Because you're still gonna be a parent. Exactly. It's not gonna stop. Right. But regardless of what you're feeling right now, the world's gonna keep going. Yeah. You're still a parent. There's still a baby in front of you that you have to take care of. Right. It doesn't matter how you feel right now. Just get it out. And regardless sorry to cut you off, but regardless of the frustration too, it still brings everyone back to that same emotion of excitement. Yeah. Right. Happiness, emotion. What's the word that I want to say? Excitement, happiness, and a sense of peace. Yes. Right? Because when you wake up in the morning and you know your children are safe, they're happy, they're hiding things in the cabinet that you can't find, like a toothbrush. It just makes you analyze who you are as a father to say, look at these cute little things. Yeah. Right? Look at these little imps walking around. It's cute. Look at her hiding my toothbrush from me. So did you brush your teeth? Yes, I had another one. Okay, cool. We just have to make sure I'm just upset. I couldn't find it. Listen. My favorite toothbrush. It's his favorite toothbrush, guys. So, again, we'll ask our audience, right? What kind of emotions you guys have knowing that you're going to be either a first-time parent or are you a parent of multiples, right? Think about those emotions. And if you, to JC's point, if you come to a place where you get
a sense of discouragement, right? Just take it down a notch. It's okay.
Take a breather.
Relax.
Yeah,
Yes.
take a breather.
Okay. Last question, right?
All right.
Right. What advice do you have for our fathers?
Advice for fathers: be involved. Every little like moment matters.
Yes. Every little moment.
Every little moment matters. I know. Granted, again, Selena's only one and a half, so she hasn't really like been to school or whatever, like school plays or whatever. But I know what I missed growing up. It would have meant a lot for my dad to see my parents there. Yeah. It would have meant a lot. Yeah. So just look back, take a step back and remember your own childhood. Right. Were both your parents there? Did they support you in things that you do? Things that you did? Were they present? Did they take you to the park? Something as simple as that. We took Selena to the park and she had an amazing time. Yeah. She didn't even go on any like playground or anything like that. She was just playing in the grass. Right. She had an amazing time. Right. And I was there for that. Right. Granted, she's not gonna remember that, but I remember it. Yeah. I was there for that. But pictures and videos. Right? Pictures and videos. Lots of pictures and videos. Definitely. And time moves really quick. Yeah. It doesn't stop for anybody. Yeah. Yeah. Always be present. I think that's the most important thing, that the best thing that you can give to our audience, right? Yes. Because to your point, if you grew up, without a parent available, or you did have your parents available, but they weren't 100% present, that impacts who you are as a person, right? So you want to make sure that you reflect on that, like JC said, and don't give your kids the same feelings that you felt growing up, right? Give them something different, right? Because those little things, they're gonna remember. And I say this to say that, much credit to the dads, and I really want to shout out my husband, right? Because he is at every sport event for our children. Yes, he is. Whether it's lacrosse, football, track, he's there, he's present, he's available. I mean, in the morning. Yeah, waking up early to take him to practice just to make sure that he was present and available. Yeah. And you have to be there for your kids, because they'll remember that. Yes. Even though you said she's little, you can still show her those videos and pictures. Yes. Hey, I took you to the park when you were a year and a half, and you did not play. You stood in the grass, but here it is, right? Yeah. Thank you for coming. You know what? It was better than I thought it was going to be. Right? I thought I was going to cry. You thought I was going to cry. I thought you was going to cry. I had the napkin ready. He's very, he loves his baby. So. But we locked it in. Right? But a lot of vulnerability it takes to come on this platform. So I appreciate you coming and being vulnerable and expressing your emotions. Because I want to make sure that everyone understands, and I said this earlier when we did our introduction, and I'll say this again. This is not only for moms. I am a mom that conquers, which is why I had that title, that name. But I want to make sure that our fathers come here, and our men, you don't necessarily have to be a father, but come here and are comfortable with me, just like JC is, because I bring comfort to him. I know I do. But bring comfort to let everyone know that it's okay. Things are okay. Life is okay. Life is okay. You're not the only person. You're not the only person going through it. Yes. Find some way to relate to someone else. Right. Also. And it'll make it much easier. We're gonna make it a relatable platform always. Yeah. Guys, thanks JC for coming. If you have any additional if you have any additional fatherhood, right? Fatherhood tips for all of our guys that follow. Or if you're not a father yet and you're really grateful for JC being vulnerable and emotional, make sure that you comment below, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can watch our full video. Yes. And again, we love you guys. Thank you for your support. I like y'all. Thank you for your support. He likes y'all. I love y'all. Welcome to Moms That Conquer. Thank you.